All right. So we talked about some of what makes water up and how important hydrogen and oxygen is to making sure we are at our optimal self, right? To making sure that we decrease the effect of being dehydrated, not having headaches, dry mouth, cotton mouth, an overproduction of oil on the scalp, dry and or flaky scalp, right? We talked about those things. We talked about some of the things that are in water, how it directly affects our body and how that's going to be helpful or instrumental to making sure that we have a healthy, flourishing hair and scalp, hair that is lubricated, hydrated, has elasticity, has some spring to it, right? A nice, juicy, bouncy twist out. Some of the ways that you get that is by first making sure that your body is at its optimal moisture or hydration. Excuse me. Okay. Now, we want to talk about some hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Do we need to have that conversation about hair, skin, and nail vitamins and my thoughts on taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins as it's related to water? Put your hand up. Just put your hand up. We'll have the conversation and then we'll wrap this live up. Okay? Chrissy, you heard they don't work from the right group. Miss Cutie Pie. I don't know, boss. You want to hear my opinion? You want to hear what I got to say? You want to hear what I got to say about that? All right. Now, at Texture Press in the salon, when a boss lady is asking about hair, skin, and nail vitamins, should I be taking a supplement? Which is better, Nutrafol, Ritual, what is it, like Ruth Ann's or something like that, right? Here's my piece of advice. Now, please do me a favor. If you don't share this live no other time, get to sharing it now, please. If you don't share this live no other time, get to sharing it now, please. We ready? All right, cool. My number one piece of advice, my number one piece of advice for anyone who is looking into hair, skin, and nail vitamins: drink more water consistently. That's my answer. Oh, Miss Seahorse, you could get into the vitamins, but if you're going to ask what's my favorite brand to recommend, I am never going to tell you about a hair, skin, and nail vitamin that you could be taking until you prove that you've been drinking enough water and doing so consistently. And let's talk about why, right? Thank you. Thank you, Ori. Thank you. Let's talk about why. First of all, it's going to be way more beneficial to you to be consistent with drinking your water. Point blank, period. We'll talk about that in a minute, boss. Don't let me forget, okay? Don't let me forget about how much water we should be drinking, Miss Amo, okay? The very first thing, you will see, better results by simply drinking more water more consistently. That's number one. Number two, in an effort for your body to break down what is an artificial supplement, an artificial vitamin, in an effort for your body to break that down, you need more water, because water helps with what? Water helps with what? Absorption. Breaking it down and distributing whatever vitamins, minerals it needs and putting it to its rightful place. If you are not drinking enough water, guess what your body is going to do to the excess, synthetic supplement? Try to purge it. Why do you think there are so many people? Who swear that biotin doesn't work? Because what happens when you start taking biotin is your body is starting to recognize that, holy crap, we have an overproduction of it, right? Because not enough of us are biotin deficient to be hopping on the biotin bandwagon, right? So your body is like, holy, there's way too much. You know what I mean? Pack it up, get it up out of here, put it on clearance, get rid of it, get it out of here. And it shows up by sending you to the bathroom more, right? Breakouts and acne, hair growing in places where it wasn't intended. You have to be drinking more water so that your body can absorb the supplement. That's number 2, right? Number 3, okay? And this is equally as important as simply drinking the water. But here's number 3. If you have not built the consistency of drinking water daily and having a routine of what that looks like, then guess what? You're also not going to be consistent with. Hey, boss. Guess what you're also not going to be consistent with? If you are already not consistently drinking water, which your body absolutely needs to survive, guess what else you're not going to be consistent with? Taking the supplements. So if you're not consistent with your water, you hop on the bandwagon about taking supplements. You're going to take these supplements for a max 17 days, and then become frustrated because you haven't built the consistency and you're not seeing the results, that you're looking for. Thank you, Miss Amo. Thank you, boss. Thank you, Ori. Thank you.